Hey guys, it's Hannah. Guess what? I just monetized my YouTube channel in only 4 months and I'm super proud of myself. In this video, I'm going to share how I actually monetize my channel because I know there's a lot of videos out there of experts, coaches, and gurus, but I'm an actual DIY blogger and I'm going to tell you all the things that I did to help monetize my channel in hopes that it would help you to monetize yours too. But I think advice coming from a real person who's actually a blogger or a content creator is much more helpful than someone who's an expert and doesn't actually create content. That's just my opinion. A bit of background about me. So I actually have a corporate job, and while I was on my second maternity leave, I started my Instagram channel. And that was just really a way for me to start connecting with other people because maternity leave can be kind of lonely because in Canada, it's 18 months long, okay? We actually had just moved into a new home, and when I was a kid, I wanted to be an interior designer. So what better way to live out my childhood dream than start to design my own home? So I actually just started to document my journey on Instagram. I really wanted to empower other women, especially South Asian women, to use power tools. I know it's not really common in our community, but I was really fortunate that my dad equipped me with those skills. Anytime he would include my brother in any type of renovation or using power tools, he'd include me too. I started to document what I was working on, the vision I had for my home, and I was surprised. People really engaged in it. A lot of women felt connected to me. A lot of women could relate to me. I'm a mother, I was working my full-time job, and I was on maternity leave, and I was doing something that not a lot of people were doing at the time, right? So I just started to grow my channel, and then I got connected with a lot of other content creators. I became friends with a lot of really talented women who were also DIYers, a lot of them who I look up to, and I formed really, really great friendships with. And that really helped propel me into making money off my Instagram, mostly through brand partnerships. Okay, fast forward a couple years. So even though COVID was really horrible for a lot of people, I think for DIY bloggers, it was really beneficial because everyone was stuck in their home all day, every day. So people wanted to make their homes beautiful. And I saw a lot of bloggers really thrive in that time because people were turning to tutorials and looking for tips on how to make their home beautiful. And that's definitely where I grew a lot of my Instagram channel. And then TikTok came along, and so I thought, okay, here's another platform. So I started to cross-promote my content into TikTok. And now I'm realizing that this is not really about my YouTube, but I will get there in just one sec. I was like, you know what? Instagram and TikTok are great, but I'm very reliant on brand partnerships. And I didn't want to have all my eggs in that one basket. So I decided that I need to diversify my revenue stream. So I decided to focus on my blog. And to be totally honest with you, I don't enjoy the process of blogging as much as I like Instagram and TikTok because you get to create content in video form, and I really like videos. I feel like it's much more visual, and you also get to connect with a lot of people in the community, right? So I wasn't really having that same connection on my blog, and so while I still have my blog, I decided that I would turn my attention to YouTube. Actually, for several years, all my Instagram audience had been telling me, start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. And I was always like, oh, I don't have the capacity, I don't have another phone. Yes, I make all my content on my phone. And I just made all these excuses, okay? So by this time, December came around and I thought, okay, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. I've got my third kid on my third and last maternity leave. And I want to monetize my YouTube as a way to supplement my income, but also maybe this is something that could really become my career. But if it is gonna be my career, I don't want all my monetization to only be through brand partnerships. It's not really a good financial decision in my opinion. Like, it doesn't make me comfortable because I'm very risk averse. And I also have a corporate job, which A, I love, and two, I mean, there's a lot of job security there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna launch my YouTube channel. So here are the steps that I actually took. And keep in mind, of course, I had an Instagram following and on TikTok, but actually when I look at my stats on YouTube, that's not where I'm growing my YouTube from. These are my YouTube analytics, and as you can see, it is almost all YouTube recommending my videos. It's only 1.7% that's either external or unknown, which would be like my blog or my socials. So I don't think this is driving my YouTube at all. I'm like a nobody on YouTube essentially. The audience between YouTube and Instagram is so different. So don't think that because you have a lot of success on Instagram, you're automatically gonna have success on YouTube. And also, if you are starting from scratch and you have no social on Instagram or TikTok, don't worry, because you don't need it. Like, a lot of the people who use YouTube are not on Instagram every day. Because think about it, people come to YouTube for that long format video content. It's super detailed. Anytime I do a really detailed tutorial on my Instagram, it tanks. People are not there for that. On Instagram, people like the really quick projects, the big reveal, and then move on to the next project. And that's not what YouTube is about. People like to come to YouTube for the details, to understand how to really build something or make something. So that's what I actually really love about YouTube, because I love putting all those details onto my YouTube channel. So the very first thing I did was I made my very first video on YouTube, and it wasn't great in terms of the videography because I've been on Instagram for so long. All I had was verticals. So I tried to like crop a lot of my verticals, try and make them fit the screen. I did these things where it'd be like half of me on one side, half of my video on the other side, talking about what I'm doing. It wasn't the best, but I used my very, very favorite and most popular project, which was this viral door that I did a couple years ago. So if you are starting out, try to pick a project that you think is gonna be really popular, really different and out of the box. Like that for me, I haven't seen a lot of people recreate that, but that was like my very most popular project. After I made that video and posted it to YouTube, I went over to Instagram and to TikTok. And that very same video that went viral on TikTok and YouTube, I posted that again, used the same audio, and in the caption I wrote, "Now on my YouTube channel, brand new YouTube channel," and I linked it in my bio. Okay, so then I had all these people going over to check it out because it was just a teaser video. It's like a 15-second video. You have no idea how to create this door. So now everyone's going over to YouTube to check it out. Awesome, okay. Then I start to talk to my audience and be like, guys, I'm trying to grow my YouTube. Like, my community really, really fortunately loves me. We connect every day, and I love my Instagram community. So if you're here from there, hey. And if you're not there yet, go over there and check me out. So to get to my 1,000 subscribers on YouTube was actually really easy because a lot of my subscribers from Instagram came over and subscribed to my channel, mostly because they love me. And I told them up front that I don't really make money on Instagram unless I get a brand partnership, but on YouTube, YouTube pays their creators. So a lot of them want to support me as a person, so they came over and supported my YouTube. Now, after that one video, I mean, it did okay, like that one long format video, but it's not gonna get me monetized, right? Like, it didn't go viral on YouTube like it did on Instagram or TikTok. Still waiting for that to happen. One thing that I've learned from being a creator on Instagram is really to just be consistent. Like on Instagram, I'm on every day, I'm doing my reels. So I took that same approach to YouTube. So on YouTube, I decided that I would post a new video every single weekend. Now in the beginning, all I had was these like crappy vertical videos, and like what I did was I just tried to take my most popular Instagram projects and put them onto YouTube. Some of the videos are actually in vertical, and some of them I've like tried to crop them and make them like horizontal. Again, they're not the best, but you know, you gotta start somewhere, and you have to have content on your page if you want people to come over to your page. The second reason you want to have content on your page is that you want people to actually like watch your video, and at the end screen, they'll see your next video. So you want them to watch one of your videos next, not like another recommended video, right? So I just started to like build my library, and it was really time consuming and really painful also because editing long format is so different because you're doing voiceovers, you're adding captions, like it's just a whole different ball game. So I knew there's gonna be this learning curve, and I was like, okay, whatever, just suck it up, let's just do it, okay? Then in December, my best friends actually asked me if I would help them with a project in their home. And I was like, of course, yes, I love you guys, why not? And by chance, it was a slat wall. And I have always wanted to do a slat wall in my own home. And so I was so excited to do this because I don't have any walls left. My house is filled with accent walls. So we decided that we would do this slat wall, and I helped them along the way, and it was super fun. And they let me record it, which was awesome. They are like such good friends because they really support my YouTube and my Instagram. So I posted the video, and it was actually a two-part video. So the first part of the video is a slat wall, and on the other half of their wall, they actually did a geometric feature wall. So I posted this, and I just, did what I could. I promoted it on my Instagram and on my TikTok as well. And honestly, the project itself did not do well on Instagram or on TikTok. It was just like, it kind of just met like my kind of baseline engagement in terms of likes and views. I thought it would do a lot better, but that's okay, right? Every project can't be a winner, so you just keep going. And then, so I also use keyword research. I use vidIQ. And I just use the free version to search what I think would be a good search term for any video. And I try and use ones that have high search volume and medium to low competition. But also, I go on YouTube and I actually watch videos in that category. So let's say it's like an IKEA PAX wardrobe. I went and I watched like the very most popular ones from like the big creators. And then I go and I watch the ones that have really blown up for small creators because I want to see like what are they doing that's different. So this is all part of my research strategy. You can't be successful on YouTube if you're not watching YouTube videos. I highly recommend that you try different types of video formats, and the intro to your video is going to be the most important. And that's the same on any platform. On Instagram, the intro, those first 3 seconds, really important. On YouTube, I think you have a little bit of a longer time, maybe like 10 seconds, but make sure that is really important. So when I watch the videos of these really big DIY creators on YouTube who have like hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, all their videos start like this. Hey guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my DIY channel. Today, I'm gonna be talking all about 2023 interior design trends. So, of course, I was like, I'm gonna try this format where you're just saying, hey guys, welcome to my channel, right? That's how they all do it. And it did nothing for me. When I went in and I looked at my analytics, all of them showed that like, just that plummeted down, right? So that wasn't working for me. I guess I'm a new creator on YouTube. No one knows my face. Fine, I can get behind that, okay? So I tried a different format, which was basically just like an intro of what's gonna be in this video. So it's almost like a trailer at the beginning. And that's what I used for basically all my videos after I did the slat wall. And I found that actually I had better engagement, and that's what you want, right? You want people to watch not just the first 30 seconds, but continuously, because YouTube only counts your monetization hours if they are actually watching after 30 seconds. So if someone watches for 10 seconds, that doesn't count towards your monetization hours. My biggest tip for that would be just to continue trying different formats and see what works for your audience and your style of video. I also decided to do this thing where when I did I also did this thing where when I do 2-part videos, on the second part, I do a recap of the first one and I link it. So maybe people actually want to watch the first part first, or maybe they want to go back and watch it after. But I only want to take like 3 to 5 seconds to do that. I don't want to take up any valuable real estate in the intro of my video. Your videos stand out. So how are you going to make your videos stand out when there's like thousands of people making videos about the same thing? Well, what is it, that one thing that's unique about you? Just think about that. What is that one thing that's gonna set you apart from everyone else? And it's not something you have to create. It's something that's already within you. And I know what my kind of like unique strategy is for how I connect with my community and how I convey my DIYs. So just think about what that is for you, no matter what your niche is, and try and integrate that into your videos. It doesn't have to be like, slathered on, but sprinkle it in there and you'll see that people resonate to your magic. One thing to realize about YouTube is that it is a long-term game. it's not like you're gonna post a video and the next day it's gonna go viral. It's not how YouTube works. So you just have to be patient with it. So this video that I posted in December, I looked at my analytics, and at the end of March, something interesting started to happen. I started to get a lot more views, and I was like, oh, weird, what's happening here? So I went in and looked at my analytics, and that slat wall video that I did with my friends started trending. And it was just amazing. I watched it grow over the next couple of weeks, and it totally went viral. And I think as of like today, it has like 200 and some odd views, which is amazing for someone like me because I only have 2,500 subscribers. We'll look at subscribers later. So during that time, I was really keen, and I engaged on every single comment in that video, even the bad ones, because people said my voice was annoying. Fine, whatever. I didn't even care because that was engagement on my video. That's the thing that the trolls don't realize. They're actually helping our videos. So I engaged on every single comment, and then I just kept doing what I was doing. I kept uploading my weekly long form, and I try and do 2 shorts. So I try and cross post my content, and I do tailor it a little bit differently for YouTube. But just trying to keep on posting content consistently is really important, because YouTube doesn't want you to just come on and do like one viral video and disappear, right? They're gonna reward you if you're consistent. And so that video just started to do really well, and I just rode the ride. And before that video kind of like grew exponentially, I was probably at around like 2,000 watch hours. And so it took me December, January, February. So it took me about 3.5 months to get 2,000 watch hours. And I thought it would actually take me 6 months, but then in the next like 2 weeks, I got 2,000 more watch hours. So as soon as I got the watch hours, I applied for YouTube monetization. So I'm really happy now because I'm in the YouTube Partner Program. And this is definitely not the end for me. This is the beginning of my journey. And I just want to share these tips with you because if you're in this journey and you're like, when am I going to monetize? It is definitely a long-term game, and just anything can happen. Like literally any video of yours can go viral overnight to help you get to your watch hours. Now, even though I have my watch hours, now I really want to focus on building my subscriber base, because I know that I'm not going to actually monetize a lot in YouTube unless I have a lot of subscribers coming back to watch my video every week. So I'm just continuing to build my funnel with the shorts and the long-term with the shorts and the long form videos, and I hope that I'll be able to grow my subscriber base as well. So if you thought this video was useful and interesting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram for like my daily fun, if we want to connect more. And if you have any questions, like drop them into the box. Like I said, I am a real blogger, and I'm sharing like tips that I found worked for me. And I hope this is useful. See you guys next time. Bye.